Gemini, welcome back to Shacy Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your energy, around your energy. This could be your energy, somebody you're dealing with, or somebody you will be dealing with in the near future. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this doesn't resonate for you now, it definitely can in the future, okay? So these are the tarot dice, the mini tarot dice. It has the full deck on there, and then we have the major arcana dice, 4 jumbo dice here. So let's see what's going on. So this is for anybody with a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Gemini placement. Let's see. So we have the Chariot, the World energy. Ooh, the Death energy. Don't panic. Okay. And the Hierophant. Okay, wow. Some of you may be going through a process of a major wake up here with the Death energy. That's endings, new beginnings, but it's also about transformation. Okay, we have the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. I also have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy here with the World energy. Again, the Death with the Scorpio energy. And the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Okay, so whatever has been happening in your life, I feel like many of you maybe closing a chapter in your life here. You're meant to move forward. Some of you might actually begin to travel, or you want to travel. You have thoughts of traveling. If you were in a commitment, that chapter may be closing for some of you in your life. Okay, but let's keep going. And that's whatever you're committed to. Okay, so it could be a person, it could be a marriage, it could be a job. And we have the World energy, not just once, but we've got it twice. We've got it in the mini tarot dice as well. So there's definitely, like, we're closing one door here. Okay, some of you, it's you're making final decisions here. You're done, you're heartbroken, or you will be, or this could be whoever you're dealing with. Remember, it depends on who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. We have the Empress. We've got strong Taurus here, but again, it doesn't have to be. Okay, I also have strong Scorpio here. And yeah, and I've got the Hierophant again. So double confirmation of the World energy, double confirmation of the, so World and Hierophant. Okay, so what that's telling me right off the bat is that there is something closing here. It could be a chapter in a marriage or a traditional way of thinking. Maybe we've always done things this way, but now we're doing things differently. But I'm getting that very strongly, that somebody's making final judgments and decisions here to close a chapter in their life. They're heartbroken. So that could be you or your person. We have strength. So whatever's happening here, this major transformation, these changes, is going to require a lot of strength from you or your person. Okay, I've got the Hangman. So this can definitely represent that, you know, things have been up in the air for a while. We've tried to look at everybody's viewpoints in this situation that's been very painful, that's been keeping us up here at night with the Nine of Swords. We've been thinking about this a lot. We may have been holding back, again, just putting things in limbo because we were afraid, because we knew that there's certain things we would have to sacrifice in our life, and we were really worried about it. We may have been talking to others about those sacrifices, or what needs to be done here with the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. Again, that's like, I've been through a lot of heartbreak. I want to take a break now. You know, we're gaining the clarity here with the Sun that if we want growth, if we want success, if we want change, we need to go towards our happiness. We need to make it happen. But we're also afraid to make these changes, is what I'm getting. Somebody's afraid to make changes, but the universe is trying to wake somebody up here. Judgment is about waking up, realizing where you're meant to go, who you're meant to be with, what you're meant to do. And so somebody needs to realize here that this is all to encourage you to go towards your growth, okay? Because if you've been stuck or staying in limbo somewhere, Spirit's saying no. Don't hold back here because you're afraid. Somebody's afraid to move forward here, okay? Somebody's afraid to get on that chariot or travel the world or end something that hasn't worked for a long time. Whenever you get the Death energy here, okay, it means that something here is meant to end. It's a way of thinking, a way of doing things. It could be a job that you've been in and stagnant for too long here. It may require you to travel here for some of you. You may be fearing getting judged for making these decisions, these choices. That could be. I'm pulling these love romance messages, which will be pulled near the end of your reading, and I cannot believe it. Usually I get 3, but for you, I've gotten 5. So definitely, you know, your person here, whoever that is for you now or coming toward you in the future, definitely has something to say. All right, so we'll pull those near the end of the reading. I'm also going to pull the tarot charms, which I will pull near the end of the reading. We're going to dig. We're going to get advice and guidance. We're going to find out what's going on and around your energy using a couple of different decks here. I'm going to get your person's energy on the traditional tarot, the mutual energies between you and them using our Shacy Prism Tarot. Okay, we're going to have some fun here, so don't go anywhere, Gemini. Let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to hit the like button. Fantastic and free way to support these free readings. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps others to understand Gemini's energy, and you definitely need to help support your Gemini friends. Okay, your Gemini tribe, your Gemini family, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you've never seen me before and you want to come back here again. That way you won't lose me, okay? Because there's wonderful channels out there. So that's the best way to get messages, downloads from me in the future. We have raccoon. This is very appropriate. This is about letting go, death energy, letting go of what doesn't work anymore. You're meant to close a chapter here. So, you know, Spirit is saying everything you've done in this job, this lifetime, this relationship, whatever the situation is, because each one of you are going to be different. Remember, it's a general reading, not a personal reading. You know, whatever you've done, it's time to stop now. It's not working anymore, okay? I feel for some of you, maybe it's kept you up at night. You know, you've been holding back from your growth. You know, you've outgrown this relationship or this job or this situation. You may be worried about what other people are going to say or what they're going to do. And the Spirit's saying, no, it's time for you to go towards your growth, your success, your happiness here with the Sun. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces. Leo, I have here again on the other signs that I've already mentioned, okay? So this message has to do with those things to which you cling to, okay? Be it a thought form, a habit, creed, or situation, the time has come to let go. Something is halting your progress. What was I just saying? You see, I can't make that up. That's why the Sun's here. You're meant to gain the clarity that you're meant to move forward here, okay? You're slowing down your own progress, your own growth. And you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. So Spirit's telling you not to be afraid. The blessings will follow you so long as you follow what you are meant to do. You know, I mean, we are all being guided, but whether or not we listen to it is another story. And you're only stunting your own growth and progress in your life path by you know, not following it. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, before I forget. Personal readings are obviously more geared towards your energy. This is general. So if you want a personal reading, they are open at shacy.com. And right now, from the March 20th to 24th, 2025, you know, because everybody's going to be watching this video at different times. So March 20th to 24th, you can use Shacy Spring 25 as a coupon code. It'll give you 25% off, but only from the 20th to the 24th of March, 2025. I'm having a special. I seldom do it, so if you want it, grab it. That doesn't mean your reading's going to be done between the 20th and 24th. It takes 2 to 3 business days, but if I get a big swamp of reading requests due to the coupon code, obviously, you know, it's first come, first serve, and I will do my best to get them all done as fast as I can, okay? So again, it's Shacy Spring 25 is the coupon code, all lowercase, okay? I will remember to put that down below for you, okay? Let's see what the messages are from your person. Let's see what they've got to say. I calculate your birth chart, by the way, and we figure out what your placements are, and then I do the meditation on your placements. Okay, what's going on with their person of interest for Gemini? What's going on? Oh. So someone here may be like really worried, feeling guilty and stressed here, okay, about closing a chapter, but they're making a final decision, your person, to move forward, to move on, to leave the past behind. You could be dealing with an emperor. Now, this could be the emperor coming towards you, or the emperor and you are parting ways. We have the emperor and the empress, a mother and father, but somebody's deciding to part ways here. I'm moving on. Could be an Aries or a Taurus. This can be a relocation. We have the Chariot here. It's time to move on. This isn't working out. I'm heartbroken. You know, I've been waiting. this just isn't working. You know, I'm starting to see here with the sun that I'm meant to go on a different path. I'm meant to leave the past behind and move forward here. It's been too stressful. Somebody wants a break from a situation. You could be dealing again with an Aries, a Taurus, a business owner here with the Emperor. The Emperor can always be somebody here, and it's not gender specific. Any of us can take on the role of the Emperor. It's somebody who's business minded, somebody who's in charge, likes to be in charge, likes to be in control of the family, the finances, everything. It might be a time to move on. This is, you know, I've had enough of this. I can't sleep at night. You know, I've looked at every viewpoint and I'm ready to move on. So who's this Emperor? There may be a period of silence, but the High Priestess also represents the keeper of secrets, trusting my intuition. I feel like this person, whether that's you or this person that you're dealing with, again, it can go vice versa, is deciding to move on. I'm trusting my intuition. I need to leave the past behind. It's been very stressful, but I also feel guilty about leaving this behind. Clarify the High Priestess. Okay. Could be a marriage or commitment, or moving forward to a marriage or commitment. So you need to know who you are in this scenario. Clarify the Four of Wands. We've had the Four of Wands showing up twice here. I feel like somebody is moving on from a marriage or commitment, or doesn't want marriage and commitment. They don't, you know, celebrate good times, come on. Yeah. So Three of Cups can definitely represent I'm moving, I'm leaving the past behind, and although I feel guilty, I'm going towards my happiness. I've been looking at different viewpoints here. I'm closing this chapter. I'm ready to celebrate the next phase of my life. Somebody's ready to celebrate the next phase of their life. Clarify the Three of Cups. Wow, the Tower, yeah. So the Tower has come down in somebody's life, but it's almost like, I want to say, a relief, because somebody may have been revisiting over and over a situation that has been very painful here with the Three of Swords. So it's kind of like, you know, we kind of need to let that go. Okay, is kind of what I'm seeing, because the world here again twice indicates that, you know, we've learned everything we can. We've learned lessons here. We need to end this. We need to move forward with the Chariot. So again, there could be a physical move here, but it can also be, you know, I've been thinking about traveling, doing this, doing that. Maybe somebody wants to travel the world. Definitely I'm getting with the Tower here that it's kind of like what was once solid, you know, I'm sad to leave it behind, but at the same time, I just want peace in my life. Somebody wants peace in their life. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, I want a new start. Somebody wants a solid new start. So this person may be coming towards you, Gemini. This is somebody who's, you know, again, very large and in charge. Could be a business owner, could be a father already or mother already, but this person intends on leaving the past behind and celebrating a brand new start. This could be somebody you haven't seen for a while as well for some of you here. Ace of Pentacles. This can also be for some of you that you receive a job offer at a distance. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Or you're waiting. Okay, some of you have been waiting for this solid offer to come in. Okay, and for some of you, you haven't received it yet, so you're deciding to move on. And for others of you here, you're waiting for this still to come in. And it may shock everybody once it does. This may hit some people by surprise. Yeah, is what I'm getting. What are we waiting for with the Seven of Pentacles? This could be somebody waiting for money or job offer. Ooh, somebody from the past, somebody that we have a soul-to-soul connection with. If it's not from your past, this is somebody that's very sweet on you and they think very highly of you. And they're kind of, if you've seen this person and met this person before, they're reminiscing about you, and this is a reunion. They want to celebrate with you that they're closing one door and opening another. Okay, if this person broke your heart before, they're feeling really bad about that. And they're trying to have the strength to persevere here and come towards you with this offer. Wow, let's get the mutual energies. Let me know how that resonates. We'll get the mutual energies and we're going to see who or what is affecting your energy, your connection. What are the mutual energies between Gemini and their person? What do we need to know? What are the mutual energies between Gemini and their person of interest? What do we need to know? What are the mutual energies? How is Gemini and the person feeling toward each other mutually? So you're both very, very focused on the future and planning ahead. It's kind of like, you know, I want to start on solid ground. Do I have enough to start on solid ground? After I've gone through a major tower moment in my life, something that hasn't been working for a long time is coming down, and I need to wait in order to offer this solid start, or I need to wait for a job offer before I can plan ahead. But either way, I feel like you and this person are very focused on planning your future, is what I want to say. Or this is you all on your own. You're bossing up. This could be you bossing up and you're leaving up the past situation behind, you know. You may want to break from this connection because this person's broken your heart. Okay. What are the mutual energies? Somebody's heart's broken here that they feel really guilty about. Okay. We have self-love and self-care. So maybe in this person, you and this person may decide for some of you here to go on a break, separate for a little while and focus on your individual success, focus on your individual self-love and care. Okay. That could be as well. Yeah, maybe both of you have been a bit confused at certain times here about what you want, about what to plan. You know, maybe the wait has been too long for some of you. For others of you, you know, this is going to just shock you and just going to show up here. This person's going to show up and make this offer. Whoever this is, though, they're sweet on you. Okay, so, you know, okay, so there may have been resistance in this connection, either from other people or from you two. But Spirit's saying, you know, don't lose hope. Don't lose faith here. This is about going towards your destiny, going towards your soulmate, going towards who and what is meant for you here. Okay, so, you know, sometimes we resist these changes. So maybe for some of you, you're meant to focus on your own self right now and take care of your individual needs, your growth, your happiness, your success, and the fact that you've already been through heartbreak, 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords. It may be time to just rest, take a vacation, take time for you is what I'm getting for some of you here. Okay. Who or what is affecting Gemini? Okay. So some of you may be really worried. Maybe you're going through some financial problems right now, or your person's going through some financial problems right now. Okay. We do have wealthy man here, so maybe for some of you here, if you've been going through a difficult time, maybe this is like a wealthy man coming into your life. Maybe he owns and runs his own business, and you know he wants to have a solid beginning with you. This is somebody that's going to put the work into your connection. They're going to be very sweet to you. They're going to like kind of take charge and really put the effort into your connection. And I feel in a very positive way, whoever this is. For some of you, boy, that definitely wanted to fly out. Let's see. Message. So this person wants to give you a message. So they may be waiting to reach out to you. Okay. So they could be waiting for, you know, to have enough money first, or they could be waiting for a payout for some of you here. They could be waiting for, again, a job, something to come together. There could be children in the mix here that we have to wait for. I feel like this person actually wants to spoil you here with wealthy man and privileged lady. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you're going to get some kind of message from this person. And I feel like it's because they want to offer you the world, I'm getting here. You know, this may be somebody returning to you, a second chance for some of you. This person wants a second chance, okay, with you. This could be, again, reconciliation with someone from your past. For some of you here, they may have been waiting to make this offer. You know, they may feel guilty if they broke your heart in the past, and they want to balance things out here, but they're trying to kind of get up the nerve, I feel, to reach out to some of you here. Let me know how that resonates. Let's see who or what is affecting Gemini's energy. What are the messages? Again, don't forget about the coupon code. Oh, and I'm starting up a new channel with my daughters pretty quick. But due to unforeseen circumstances, our funds have been less because we're not getting the support we used to. And I'm trying to encourage my daughters entrepreneurship, but not only that, but to be self-sufficient and independent and not to depend on anybody else. And so I started a GoFundMe, and my idea is whoever donates, once we get the channel running, because I need to get certain things in place first before I can do it. And I'm going to teach my daughters how to do all that stuff. So that's what I mean about entrepreneurship and not depending on anybody else, because it really has been, you know, tough world out there, especially for our kids now. So I want to do whatever I can to help guide them before I kick the bucket someday. Awful thought, but it happens. You never know, right? Anyways, I wanted to encourage them. So there's a GoFundMe link down below. If you want to donate, that'd be fantastic. And my idea is once the channel gets going, and if and when we're successful, I'm going to do my very best. I will refund everybody who has donated to the channel once we have reached that point of success. So that way it's kind of giving back and saying thank you for giving us the opportunity. Okay, so that'll be down there. Okay, so look at this. We're still having the faith and the hope here that, we can go towards a committed connection. So getting that this person looks at you in a very high light. Again, they want and see you as a privileged lady or a privileged man. I want to offer you this. I want long term, and I have the faith here that we can come together. I feel for some of you, this person, depending where you're in your relationship, they want to marry you. They see long term with you. This is somebody that's not afraid of hard work, okay? This is an emperor. This is somebody that bosses up. So it's either you or them, okay? Very nice energy. Okay, the tarot charms. Oh, for some of you, you really inspire this person, okay? They want to spoil you is what I'm getting for many of you. Could be dealing with somebody, or you are. I have the name Leah. I also have the name Maya. So that could be you or somebody coming towards you or somebody you're dealing with or will be dealing with. Some of you are meant to get a palm reading, or you've recently got a palm reading. Definitely somebody is into playing music, maybe specifically the drums. That could be. Somebody's very handy with tools, works with tools of the trade. Oh, look at that. Somebody wants to anchor your connection. Absolutely. There's the anchor right there. Do you see that? Okay, and we have good luck. So good luck is coming to you. Good luck is coming for many of you here. Okay, it could be a shock. It could be suddenly a wealthy man shows up in your life, or you become wealthy. Maybe suddenly you become wealthy if you play the lottery. Okay, maybe you want to buy a ticket for some of you. Okay, I don't encourage that. But anyways, that's up to you. We've all got free will. You're always in this person's heart. So I'm getting that this person has never forgotten you. Okay, I feel like this person has a lot of sweet thoughts about you. For some of you, you could be from this person's childhood, and they have sweet memories of you. Okay, maybe they're just going to show up here unexpectedly and say, woohoo, let's go out, let's have a good time, We definitely have something new here. We have the stork, or it can be that you're going to have children together. It could be. We also have the star energy again. So definitely some of you here, you could be in the limelight or doing very well, or somebody sees you as their star. But this is also about, again, going towards your destiny, whatever is meant for you. I feel like this person keeps very, very, very busy. Okay. And I'm also getting, you could be dealing with somebody with the name of Wendy, but I've also got, winner. Ooh, maybe some of you are going to win the lottery. You never know. You don't win if you don't play, I always say. But let's get your final advice and guidance, and we're going to go ahead and pull the messages from your person, the love messages here. Okay. Badger, endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. So Spirit's telling you not to worry, because definitely with the 9 of Swords here, somebody's staying up at night worrying about what can go wrong instead of what could go right. Okay, I feel like this person's worried about making this offer and letting go of another situation here that hasn't been working. Okay, is what I'm getting. Or they're worried about it creating a tower moment here if you decide to say no, or vice versa, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get the messages. First message, together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So Spirit's saying, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Just enjoy being together. Whether you get together and you just go down to the beach, or you go for a coffee, or you go for a walk somewhere in nature, just enjoy being together. It doesn't have to be all bells and whistles. Connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. Okay, so whatever's going on, love can bridge any gap between you, as long as you are on the same page, right? And you're both putting the work in. Charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So for many of you here, you're radiating charisma and charm, and this person sees it. They know it. They feel it. Next message, long distance. So for some of you, again, there could be a physical distance here. They could be moving closer to you, or you're moving closer to them, or they're getting a job in your area. Or they're waiting for a job in your area. Could be a relocation. For some of you may have to move, but love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. So, heart absence makes the heart grow fonder. We've heard of that term, right? So for some of you, that's what's happening here. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. So this person may want to surprise you with a gesture of love. They may bring you a gift, an offer, something tangible. It can be that they want to take you out for dinner and buy you a gift. It can be they bring you flowers and want to go for a coffee. But whatever it is, sparks are going to fly. That's what I've got. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much. I will see you all again in approximately a week. I'm going to try to do pick a pile soulmate reading probably tomorrow or the next day. So stay tuned for that. As long as you subscribe, which is absolutely free, hit the notification bell, you will be notified of future readings that come out. Okay, so I highly recommend it. Also, look for your other placements. If you don't know what they are, astrosofa.com or Cafe Astrology. Thanks for those of you who have donated already to the GoFundMe for my daughters and I. For those of you that want to, again, the link's down below. Personal readings at shacy.com. Don't forget the coupon code. Again, it is Shacy Spring 25. Okay, all lowercase. All right. Much love, much light. I will see you all again next time. Bye for now. One more.